Hello, I'm Yulia Navalnaya, and I'm honored to stand before you here in Oslo, and the most brilliant gathering of freedom fighters, brave, heroic people from all over the world. Each of you has already been through so much, and each of you knows there are still a lot of challenges ahead. You have chosen a very difficult path, and walking this path takes a real strength. I hope that Oslo Freedom Forum will give more of this strength, that it becomes the place where you can recharge, where you find the energy to keep going. The stronger you are, the harder the road, and the greater your responsibility. That's what I want to speak about today, your unique strengths and your responsibility. We live in a time where the standards of politics are in crisis. I expect you have noticed it, it's hard not to. But it's not even politicians themselves. I say it as politician myself. It's the way how the world has changed over the past decades. Today information spreads so fast. One story replaces another in the blink of an eye. Maintaining public attention is harder than ever. Politicians in the 21st century live in a constant rush. Getting ready for the next press conference, the next campaign, the next headline. There is always another election just around the corner. That means they need the positive headlines every day, catchy slogans, the right words to make them stand out from their rivals. So there is less time left for deep consideration, less attention to long-term consequences, and as a result, poor decisions are taken. The truth is, no global problem can be solved with the catchy slogan, no matter how great it sounds on the campaign poster or in the evening news, and problems stay unsolved and millions suffer. But while politicians may be trapped by the evening news, you are not. That is your strength and that is your responsibility. You are the ones who understand that real change takes time. At some point, you've chosen the marathon, not the sprint. That's why you're here today. You know your country's pain, and you've sacrificed a lot to fix it, no matter how long it takes. Many of you are in political exile. Many of you will never be shown on television in your own country. For some of you, even your names are forbidden there. But don't see it as a weakness. See it as a source of strength. You have what is called the power of the powerless. You have the freedom to think about the future, to meet allies and work together, to create ideas which still matter decades from now, to imagine, to dream. I believe this is the only way to solve the major problem of our time. And I know I'm not alone in this belief. Last year, I was deeply honored to be named chair of Human Rights Foundation. And today, I am excited to be speaking at the first time at the Oslo Freedom Forum in this role. One of the first chairs of the foundation, when it was founded 20 years ago, was Václav Havel. In his famous essay, The Power of the Powerless, he wrote how ordinary people living under totalitarian regimes could still resist and keep their dignity. He said, because the totalitarian system touches every part of life, any free expression of life becomes a political threat, even something that normally wouldn't seem political at all. He continued, but even in such societies, there are groups and individuals and groups of people who refuse to give up politics as their life mission. They try to think independently, to speak out, and to create ideas which matters decades from now. He wrote about horizontal network, about unconventional and creative forms of resistance. He wrote it in 1978, long before the internet, 10 years before any real change came to Eastern Europe. But he had the courage, the patience, and the imagination to write it. All things that so many politicians lack today, all things that you already have. I believe you're the ones who can fill the vacuum of this imagination. Yes, I'll say it clearly. This is your responsibility. Here at the Oslo Freedom Forum, we are all very different, but we are capable of coming together and working on the world's most urgent problems. So, don't give up. Don't be afraid of your imagination, because if you dare to dream, you will succeed. Thank you.